There's a moment in life when you look around, everything you've worked so hard for, and then there's that moment that you realize that everything that you worked so hard for doesn't feel like your life anymore.
So for us, this didn't come with any, dramatic movie soundtrack. It came in the middle of the quiet days, responsibilities, bills, etc. It was just in the middle of normal days, and it was like this feeling that we just couldn't shake.
Now, we did something that most people will literally tell you is crazy, and that is we sold everything. We sold the house, all of our belongings, and we moved full-time into this RV. And no, we didn't have it all figured out, not even close.
But what we found on the other side of that decision changed our lives forever.
So today we're going to tell you the true story, the real story. What we gave up, why we did it, what we lost, and what we gained. That's all that stuff that nobody really shows you the real side of everything. No clickbait titles, no crazy thumbnails, just real life.
And if you've ever felt that pull, like there's gotta be something more than this, then this video is for you.
Now, before RV life, we were living what people would call a normal life. That kind of life you're supposed to build. And on paper, probably looked fine, but on the inside, there was this odd feeling that something was off.
And not because life was bad, and that's the part most people don't understand. You don't have to have something big and tragic go wrong in your life to make a big decision such as this.
Now, you make a change because you realize that the life you're living no longer feels like it's aligned with who you are. The days are full, routines, they're there, and everything just kind of feels like time is just flying by. Everything's predictable. But then you start asking yourself some really uncomfortable questions.
So the questions are we waiting too long? Are we living the life that we want to, or are we just managing, just going through the day-to-day? But the biggest question that I always asked myself at that time was, how many some days do we actually have?
And that question right there, that was the hardest question of all. And that question changed everything for us.
So it's still like a what-if conversation, and we kept having these daily. Like, what if we travel more? What if we simplify our lives?
And my personal favorite, the one that I hit Karri with all the time, was, what if we stop waiting for retirement? What if we just get up and go and do something totally unlike anything we would have done before? And once that conversation gets in your head, boy, is that a tough one to ignore. These are heavy.
So that's when we started researching. And probably like you're doing right now, watching YouTube, looking at rigs, looking at budgets, the floor plans, because you gotta have the perfect floor plan, like it was your only job to do at 1 in the morning.
And we went from, hey, wow, this is pretty cool, and all that research to, oh my God, we're actually doing this. Now, a lot of it had to do with we were rapidly becoming empty nesters. And the thought of just sitting there, waiting and waiting and waiting, just kept eating at us and eating at us. So we took matters into our own hands.
But let's be honest here, dreaming about RV life and actually living RV life are two drastically different things.
Now this doesn't make all those highlight reels, and that is fear. Fear of making a mistake, fear of poor financial choices, and fear of what people were going to think. And then it's really the fear of blowing up an entire life that was stable for something that really isn't mainstream.
We had all the same thoughts that people have. What if we hate it? What if this doesn't work? My God, what if something goes wrong? And then there's the, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry for saying that, but what if we did all of this and we realized once we got out here that we're not RVers?
Now, if you're watching this video and you're feeling those feelings right now, let me tell you something. That fear doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes that fear means you're standing on the edge and you're about to do something that truly matters.
So for us, the question stopped eventually of what if this fails? And then the question became, well, what happens if we didn't try? Don't worry, Bob, I got it. And that last question hit harder. Well, once we made that decision, reality showed up fast and we were so excited to go, yes, we're gonna be RVing full time. And then you look around your house and you're like, oh my gosh, you have a lifetime of things that you've collected. You have so many memories in that place, but in the back of your head, while you're still feeling maybe a little bit guilty, you're going, yes, we made the right decision.
But that decision, it wasn't as simple as Karri makes it out to be. There was a lot of, we're collecting family photos, memories. You know, those elementary school prizes the kids won? That all has to find a home. Decluttering. Anybody who's downsized knows this feeling. You start evaluating what's important as a memory and what should be just a memory. Now, the good part about that is, once you're all done, the garage sales, the yard sales, the please come take this sectional that we spent $4,000 on because we don't have a place for it, we'll give it to you for free as long as you bring somebody to pick it up. You know, those ads you see on Marketplace, that was us. Once you get rid of all that stuff, you realize that it was just stuff. And for those of you wondering, all those things that the kids had from when they were kids, we didn't throw them out. We gave them to the kids because rightfully, that's where they belong.
And then the dream becomes real. Not when you talk about it, not when you plan it, it's when you actually leave.
And I can tell you, that moment was a weird mix of emotions. I remember walking into the title company to meet with the new buyers of our home, and I instantly didn't like them because I realized that, well, not that they were bad people, they were going to change all the stuff I had done in that house. And once I let that go, it was kind of a surreal feeling. But once I let that go, I realized that we weren't leaving this place mastering the universe and knowing what we were doing. We really were just two people who were willing to trust the process. That mindset changed everything.
Wow. So it felt like we were leaving one life for another life. And it was scary and it was exciting. But I can be honest with you, I haven't felt comfortable really on the road. It took me like 3 years. So like the first year you're all excited, you're on vacation and you just left this empty house, but you still have this thought in your head that eventually you'll go back and you don't. The second year was like, wow, there's all these new experiences and things get a little bit easier and you're still worried about your kids and whatnot. The third year gets a little bit better, and then the fourth year, both of the kids are where they're supposed to be. They're doing what they should be and they're both thriving, and I think that's what makes me feel most comfortable. They don't want for anything. They know they can go anywhere and do anything just like we can. We just chose to do it a little bit earlier.
Now, Karri and I had planned a whole bunch of talking points for this video, and this last segment kind of made me realize that sometimes writing all your thoughts down is the wrong way to go, and having real emotion just come out is the right way to go. That's the thing about RV life. It doesn't hand you a manual. It doesn't hand you a script. You really have to be prepared to deal with the emotional side. And that's a lot of people, including myself and Karri, have the hardest time with, is the emotional part of it.
So, was it what we expected? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that we got that freedom that we were craving, and experiences and new places and new people, and it was great. But no, in the sense that it's still life. You still have your daily routines, you still have good days, bad days. You're living. It's just not about the destination all the time. You have to, and there's also things you have to worry about. There's weather, there's, all sorts of things. And God forbid if you have, a blowout on the road, because you know what, that is gonna happen. And it's just one of those things that you have to come to expect. And don't forget, always turn in your damn key card. You know why? Because they do charge you for these. Don't do that.
Now, when people hear that we sold everything and we went full time, usually it's instantly focusing on the loss. What did you give up? What do you miss? Is it scary? And of course, there's always going to be those times that, the answer to that question always is everything and yes. But then there's the things that most people don't realize. It's what we gained. It's that time that we spend together. It's the crazy moments that we find ourselves in California. We find ourselves randomly in Colorado hiking a trail, just out of breath in high altitudes and can't breathe. Those are the moments that put everything into perspective.
And we've gained proof that life doesn't have to be traditional to be meaningful. You have to build the life that works for you, and that's why we love our Life Redesigned. It's your life, your way. Live it, love it, be happy.
You've been watching this video and you personally have been feeling that pull, maybe not towards RV life, or maybe it is, or maybe it's just downsizing, or just a feeling that you need something different. Here's a takeaway. You don't have to have the perfect plan, and not everything is always going to make sense. For that matter, you don't even need to have all the answers. You just need honesty. And that's something we strive for on this channel, is always presenting the honest side of, our RV life.
For us, selling everything and going full-time in that RV was not the easiest decision, but I will tell you, it was the most life-giving decision that we have made. And always, don't ever forget to change your batteries.
And remember, you don't need to ask permission to live a life that's yours. And if this video has resonated with you on any kind of level, consider subscribing to the channel and joining the community that we built of over 40,000 like-minded RVers. And really, some big influencers jumping on board. Now next week, Karri and I will be back, and we're going to have a whole new video for you on what it was like once we got past all this and actually moved into that. We'll see you next week.